Damn. Is it too much to hope that y'all just like me for me? No? Alright, well, here's more Kindred Fates. What's up, fam? You're watching Fireforge Gaming, and welcome back to another Kindred Fates video. Thank you guys so much for the love for my recent video. You really have no idea what that means to me. Thank you. Today I want to talk just a little bit about what we know about the battle mechanics and systems at play in Kindred Fates. I think this is going to be an interesting video, so if you like this video, make sure to share it with all your friends and stick around until the end of the video for the question of the day. For those of you who don't know, Kindred Fates is an open-world monster battler RPG, sort of akin to Pokemon, but taken in a different direction. It's being developed by Sky Mill Studios, which is a small indie studio from Ohio. They recently put Kindred Fates on Kickstarter, where it met its goal and exceeded it by nearly 500%. And as of recording this, it's still active, so go to the Kickstarter and see if you can donate and help them meet some of their stretch goals. I'll leave the link in the description. Now, probably one of the biggest things about Kindred Fates that sets it apart from the likes of Pokemon is the action-oriented combat. Unlike Pokemon or Temtem, which see you engage in strategic turn-based combat, Kindred Fates features a combat system where you take control of your kinfolk and engage in real-time combat, moving around the arena to outmaneuver your opponent and line up your attacks. I really like this because while I love the strategic action of past Pokemon games and Temtem, I tend to prefer the dynamic action of real-time combat that requires tactical thinking and quick decision-making. There also appears to be a cooldown effect on abilities you use, which I'm sure is there to prevent you from spamming infinite attacks, though I have no definitive information on that at the moment. That's just speculation on my part. But I do hope they place some limiting factors in combat like cooldowns, or as Temtem did with stamina, so that you have to think critically when you use your abilities. Each kinfolk has a type or element, and that sounds pretty standard at first glance, but when you look closer you realize that you're dealing with a completely new system. The type a kinfolk has doesn't just determine the type of attacks it can use. A kinfolk's type also determines the effective playstyle associated with it. Going to the Sky Mill Studios website brings us more information on this. Rather than one type being better in a fight against another simply because it deals twice the damage, we're trying something different. Your success will greatly depend on your skill, strategy, and personal playstyle. All types will deal equal damage to each other. You can think of the types in Kindred Fates like fighting styles or playstyles. Each type has its own playstyle and has its own favorable and unfavorable matchups against other playstyles. And then you can see the chart here with the different playstyles associated with each type. So for instance, a fire type, the playstyle for fire is zoner, or hit and run based attacks, and it's favorable against Gaia, which uses token or minion based attacks, and it's unfavorable against water, which uses combo based attacks. So that's an interesting approach to type matchups, and I like where it's going. I like the idea that strengths and weaknesses aren't determined by what one type is strong against, like water is just inherently strong against fire, and so matches come down to who manages to get the type advantage rather than the player's skill. Instead, the way they're going is that types correspond to playstyles and that certain playstyles are more effective against others, which makes a lot of sense and emphasizes player skill. That means that even if you've got an unfavorable matchup, your skill can still carry you through a match. That's a huge change, and it's really exciting for me because, as you may have guessed from the name, I'm into fire types. So naturally, my weakness is water. But here, it's more than the fact that water just does more damage to fire. It's the fact that the water playstyle is stronger against the fire playstyle. So unlike games where a water attack is super effective no matter what I do, if I can pour all my skill and all my heart into a battle, my kinfolk can come out on top. Which reminds me, there will be some sort of online matchmaking and competitive multiplayer in Kindred Fates, so you can drop in and battle your friends. And they haven't spoken too much about this or how it works yet, but what we do know I'll share in a later video. I hope you like this video as much as I liked making it. The more I cover Kindred Fates, the more excited I become just to support this game, and to support the devs behind it. It really does seem like the answer to a lot of people's prayers, and I have high hopes for this game. I myself look forward to playing this on the Nintendo Switch with my nephew, who's as big into Pokemon as I was at his age. But now he's starting to get a little older, and he can start having a more complex gaming experience. And I think Kindred Fates is the perfect launching pad for him to enter a new level of gaming. So if you like this video and you want to see more Kindred Fates, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an upload. And if you'd like to help the channel out and you shop on Amazon.com, you can use the affiliate links in the description to shop. And every purchase made through those links is accredited to me, so it really does help me out. Now, I have a question for all of you. Which Kindred type best relates to your playstyle? For me, it's either the fire type, with the fast and agile hit and run attacks, or dark, with the debuffs and negative effects, just really ruining an enemy's day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace!